emergency situation means a situation in which there is a probable danger to life or property or immediate risk to the continuity or safety of supply or distribution of gas. Any significant disruption of normal operations caused by riot, strike, escape, fire, and natural disaster or other serious incident. Emergency plans are formulated by occupational health and safety practitioners and provide workers with a clear framework for dealing with emergency that will minimize the risk to human life and health.
For this reason, it is the legislated responsibility of your employer to have an emergency response plan in place.
This plan must be developed with the workers that may be affected, and it must be kept current and periodically reviewed by everyone involved. The plan must include
the identification of potential emergencies and how to deal with them,
emergency response facility locations and training requirements,
fire protection requirements,
alarm and first aid requirements,
the procedures necessary emergency PPE and designated workers for rescue and evacuation,
locations of emergency evacuation assembly areas or muster points,
and there must be regularly simulated emergency exercises and training so that everyone knows and practices the correct response.
In an emergency,
There are things you can do to prepare for terrorist attack and reduce the stress that you may feel now and later should another emergency arise. Taking preparatory action can reassure you and your family that you can exert and measure control even in the face of such events. During terrorist attack, you can do is to remain calm and be patient, follow the advice of local emergency officials, listen to your radio or television for news and instructions, call or report the incident in emergency officials, hide in the safe place, and wait the rescuer to save you.
Paano pag sa gitna tayo dumaan? Mas mabilis dumaan dito eh. Hindi pwede sa gitna kasi pag sa gitna tayo lumabas, may possible na makita agad tayo.
Hindi, dito sa bandang likod natin may labasan din naman eh.
Sige
Ano
po.
pwede kaya magkita-kita na lang tayo sa room 227?
Sige,
Kasi
pwede
mukhang
yan.
safe dito.
Mas malapit ka sa exit. Pwede na dyan.
Oo, tara,
siguro dyan.
Ako na lang siguro mismo mauuna.
Sige. Oo, hindi kasi tayo pwede magsabay-sabay, mahuli tayo. Sige isa-isa lang tayo. Okay na yun. Nagkikita na tayo. Doon kaya tayo dumaan para mas malapit din eh.
Hindi, huwag dyan. Maliliit yung mga iskinita dyan. Baka matrap tayo.
Tama, pwede na tayo dito dumaan para malapit na tayo sa labas ng kanila. Tara.
Humanap ng mabisang ruta na malapit sa labasan ng Rosario para ang magiging daan ay iwas at tagpo sa mga terorista.
Ang pagtatalaga ng mga ligtas na daanan sa pangyayari ng terrorist attack ay isang importanteng bagay. Dahil dito ay pwede nating mapunta ang mga tao sa ligtas na lugar.
Immediately inform the proper authority about the casualties to be given medical attention they need as soon as possible and to identify and account record for the number of casualties. Rescue the casualties or victims and rush them to the nearest hospital to save their lives.
Firearms and weapons attacks are thankfully rare. However, in the unlikely event of an attack at your school or elsewhere, being prepared and knowing how to respond is important and may save your life. So these are the things that you can do if ever an attack occurs. Is you can run. If there is a safe route, run. You can insist others to go with you, but don't let their indecisions slow you down. Second is you need to hide. If you can't run, hide. But also be aware of your exits, find cover from gunfire, and try not to get trapped. And lastly, you need to plan. You need to plan some escape routes and hiding places. These kinds of attacks are rare, but having a plan, knowing how to respond, and being prepared will help you stay safe and could save your life.
So, we already had a plan during those attacks or after those attacks. Ang pinaka-huli na step is the evaluation. Meaning, when you are evaluating a plan, there is a specific situations na dapat isaalang-alang natin. And we have to also think na parang nandoon din tayo or nangyayari yon. Dahil hindi natin masasabi na effective yung planong ginawa natin or binuo natin kung hindi natin siya iisipin or hindi natin ilalagay yung sarili natin sa sitwasyon na yun. That's why we have to evaluate the plans. And most importantly, don't stick to just a concrete plan or nag-iisang plano kasi there are tendencies na hindi mag-workout ang isang plano or hindi mag-work ang plano. Lalo dito sa ganitong sitwasyon, we are talking about our safety. And this is not just because we think na, may plano na, ibig sabihin, it will work. Not probably 100% will work, but at least not all the part of the plans mangyayari or magiging effective. So we have also to think fast. Paano kung hindi mag-work yung plan na to? Of course, we have to consider to make a new plan or have a plan A, plan B to Z. Much better. Kasi safety ang pinag-uusapan natin. Lalo, this is about attacks or a war. This is not just a simple situation because lahat dito apektado. Even the economy or even our environment. Of course, we have to consider everything.